Hello football fans, welcome back to my channel. Let's get ready to talk about some playoff football. I'm really excited for this weekend's matchup. It's divisional playoff weekend, meaning that the winners of these games will advance to the semifinals or conference championships. The winners of the conference championships go to LA for the Super Bowl. This weekend, the Cincinnati Bengals visit the Tennessee Titans. The Buffalo Bills return to Kansas City for a rematch against the Chiefs. The San Francisco 49ers face off against the Packers at Green Bay. And finally, the LA Rams go up against the Brady Bucks. A couple of these games are rematches from the regular season. Buffalo, for example, defeated the Chiefs 38-28. Green Bay defeated San Francisco on a last-second field goal 30-28. I can't wait for this weekend. All four games should be close games, hopefully. With that, let's start off with the Bengals versus the Titans. The hot and ready Bengals are ready to take on Ryan Tannehill and the Titans Saturday, January 22nd at 3:30 on CBS. The reason I say Ryan Tannehill and not Derrick Henry is because while we all know Henry will play after missing half of the season to a foot injury, I'm positive he will be limited in his snaps versus Cincinnati. I know the Titans do not want to risk putting Henry in a dangerous position, especially with D'Onta Foreman, the former Longhorn, doing an outstanding job as the Titans running back. Let's also not forget that the Titans have A.J. Brown and Julio Jones in their receiving core. The Bengals are coming off their first playoff win since the early 90s. Joe Burrow had 244 yards passing and 2 touchdowns. Jamar Chase had over 100 yards receiving. Burrow played as if he was still at LSU. The young Bengals should not be taken lightly. Predicting the winner of this game was not easy. The Titans are logically the better team. However, if the Bengals can get an early lead on Tennessee, it may be difficult for the Titans to pull a comeback. On the Titans side, the defense is very disciplined. Expect Bud Dupree and Jeffrey Simmons to be all over the offensive line. The Titans' defense is known for playing hard and strong. The running game will struggle for the Bengals. Chase and Burrow will need to carry the team to win it. In my opinion, even though Cincinnati is on a hot streak, experience will beat out youth. The Bengals will need to have a 17-point lead at halftime to slow down the Titans. While I see the Bengals possibly leading at halftime, 17 points seems far-fetched. The Titans will win because of their run game and strong defense. My score prediction, 24-23 Tennessee. Okay, I'm going to stick to the games playing on Saturday. The last game of January 22nd will be the 49ers versus the Packers at Lambeau Field, 7:15 on Fox. If Deebo Samuel was not the running back for the 49ers, I would say the Packers win. But Deebo Samuel is still that wide receiver / running back that the Niners have been using. The 49ers are going to Green Bay with a close but dominant win over the Dallas Cowboys. The 49ers had over 100 yards rushing, and the defense hit Dak 14 times, sacking him 5 times. Nick Bosa will play in this game, meaning that the defensive line for the Niners, aka the Gold Rushers, are going to be full and ready to face on Rodgers. Green Bay will enjoy a home field advantage and will have arrested Aaron Rodgers. I do not think I need to say anything about the Packers offense. Rodgers, Devontae Adams, Aaron Jones, and A.J. Dillon are the best weapons in the Packers offense. What the Packers will need to address is how to handle the Gold Rushers. One weakness the Packers have is good pass rushers. The 49ers will disrupt the Packers offense. The question will be how many sacks will the Niners get? If the offensive line holds, then the Packers should have a high advantage. Predicting a result for this game won't be easy. There are a lot of factors to include in this game. Factors such as Jimmy G's passing ability, the Niners' run game, the Packers' defense against the run, and how many times will Aaron Rodgers get sacked. This game can go any other way. However, for this Saturday, I believe that Rodgers will go back to the NFC Championship for a 3rd time in a row. I know the Niners are winning and playing like a team, but the deciding factor for this game should be Jimmy G if he can get 300 yards passing. The running game is not enough to beat the Packers. Aaron Rodgers and the offense will rely on quick passes and tire out the defense to score touchdowns. Packers will win it 31-28. Okay, now we move to Sunday football. The first game of January 23rd will be the LA Rams at Tampa Bay at 2 p.m. on NBC. The Rams dominated over the Cardinals. Von Miller and Aaron Donald pressured Kyler Murray, forcing 2 interceptions, 1 return for a touchdown. Matthew Stafford connected to not only Cooper Kupp, but to Odell Beckham Jr. Matthew Stafford is playing just as Sean McVay wanted him to play. This Rams team is the team everyone should be afraid of. The Buccaneers took care of business and eliminated Philly from the playoffs. Mike Evans had a great game versus the Eagles. Gronk was as reliable as ever, and the running game took care of business. Now, while Tampa did win the game, they lost their offensive tackle Tristan Wirfs to an injury, and he is questionable to play versus LA. Leonard Fournette is still an injured reserve, meaning that there's a chance he may not play. That leaves Giovanni Bernard and Ronald Jones to handle the load. If both Bernard and Jones are healthy, then the running game still has a chance to work. The reason I say still has a chance is because the Bucs are facing Aaron Donald and Von Miller. Now, Brady can throw the ball 50 times if needed, but he will need his O-line to step up and protect him. The same is said for the Rams. They will need to protect Matthew Stafford and make sure he does not get sacked as many times as he did versus the Niners. Now, the Rams are a stacked team. They have a lot of big-time experienced players, but Brady has great chemistry with Miller, Gronk, Evans, and Bernard. The game will go down to the final 2 minutes. The question is, who do you trust to score in the final 2 minutes of a game? In this case, I picked the Buccaneers. Tampa will return to the NFC Championship, winning 38-35. Alright guys, last game of the divisional playoffs, the Buffalo Bills and the Kansas City Chiefs. Josh Allen is making his money's worth. He is the dual threat quarterback that many people want. Allen threw 5 touchdown passes versus the Patriots defense. He even had a great pass to Dawson Knox for a touchdown. You had to see this guy. He was moving around, looking, all the patience, just flings it into the air and finds Knox for a touchdown. The offensive line, the defense, it is so well built that they can challenge any team. Kansas City, how about a shocking season? They started the regular season last in their division. People were beginning to think the Chiefs would not make the playoffs. There were doubts about Mahomes. The Chargers were expected to win the division. And what happened? The Chiefs took the division. They eliminated the Chargers from the playoffs with the help of the Raiders. And they became the number 2 seed in the AFC. And Mahomes is still Patrick Mahomes. The man is unbelievable. I just love watching this guy play. The Chiefs' offense is unstoppable. I expect this game to be a copy of the Monday Night Football game. That game had both the Rams and the Chiefs score over 50 points. The game ended on a Patrick Mahomes interception that gave the Rams the win 54-51. I think what is going to be a deciding factor in this game is who is going to throw 2 interceptions first. I specifically say 2 because that is all that is needed to seal a game for one of those teams. Mahomes loves to take risks, but so does Allen. Even though the Chiefs are playing home, I think Buffalo is going to pull the upset and beat Mahomes in the 4th quarter. No matter what, this will be a great game played by 2 amazing quarterbacks. Bills win 45-42. Alright guys, if I predicted the games right, then the Packers will host Tom Brady again, and Buffalo will visit Tennessee to face the Titans. Who do you guys think will win these games? Can the Bills pull the upset? Can the 49ers ruin the Packers? Let me know in the comments below, and I will see you next time.